Ho there, friends. Good evening, and welcome. Hey, it's the Patron stream. We've got a dice tower to give away, and we're gonna get that out of the way, right here, right now. So, let's go for it. What I got here is a list of all of the patrons who wanted to enter, and you can't read it. There, now you can if I get it out of the glaring light. There are 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let me just make sure I didn't miss any here. My dog is just flipping out upstairs. All right. Let me just make sure. Check the Patreon post. Make sure I didn't miss anyone here. We have got 5e Magic Shop. Check. Todd Clayton. Check. Bruce Demerly. Check. Frank Halderson. Check. Frank Gillillan. Check. Adam Whedon. Check. Jimmy Cunningham. Check. And Jonathan Powell. Check. All right. So, that is, if you want to see this again, there are the names, and there we go. I have to tilt them away from the light. And we're going to open up the dice tower and roll away. And then we'll get to some map work. Plenty of map work to do. I'm going to get a game science die. I don't have one. Let me check. Here we go. Get one of these fancy D8s here. Fancy gold D8. 8 entries. And this is it, folks, for this beautiful Dogmite Traveler dice tower, which also kind of doubles as a storage case for your dice. Take this off too and see how nice that is in there. Just take that off. Bam, you got your dice tower. Beautiful kind of dragon there. Looks like a Chinese style for sure. And yeah. I'm liking it. Sorry if you can't hear me right now. I just realized I'm not talking into my microphone in the least. Hi, guys. So, what we're doing here, in case you missed it, we are rolling for the dice tower. For those of you who just showed up here, there's the list once again. Rolling a D8 to see who it will be. It's game science, so we know it's balanced. All right, here it is. The winner is number 8. That is Jonathan Powell. Jonathan, you are the winner of the Dogmite Traveler Dice Tower. Free shipping within the United States. I think I said I'd pay up to $15 for shipping elsewhere. But congratulations to Jonathan Powell. More giveaways coming soon. I've got other stuff. We'll do one every few months for sure. Okay. Very cool. So, Jonathan, it's coming your way. We've got John Q. Glass in the house, Scott Balfour, and the Wonder Boy 420. What's happening? So, we're going to jump into some mapping now. Let's get rid of the... And on top of all that, delicious. What is happening here? Oh, good Lord, I've got this. Okay. This will not do. Sorry guys, I've got my apparatus here. This is my janky homemade overhead camera rig that I use for mapping and reviews and stuff like that. Flip throughs. It's gotta go. So I can move my drawing tablet into range. Into drawing range. Hey! How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing well. super bummed to hear about Notre Dame burning in flames. Just, oof, that is devastating. So I'm kind of feeling that tonight, but other than that, I'm good. Heard about that in my last class of the day, and just like, oh, no way. I was there about 2 years ago now. Glad I got to see it. But, yeah, history teacher, so you know. Super bummed about that, to say the least. All right. WASD 20 ASMR. John, you are here. Yeah, man, I'm excited for you. Move the mic. All right, what are we working on here? Well, I'm not quite sure. I will. I don't know if the Patron map streams are ever like really exciting mapping, but this one will definitely not be, and I apologize in advance. I'm just at that point, you know, in maps, in both the maps I'm working on. I'll show you the other one here. Both the main maps I'm working on, where I don't have. I've done the fun stuff, and now it's the tedium. It's still fun. I enjoy it. Okay, let me find this one. What am I looking for? Avalon. Boom. Okay. So, actually, one thing I can do on this one that would be nice is some of the locations. Let's do some of that. We're going to make some location markers. This one, I have border, and that's stuff that like involves me like taking some photos of some borders I have in my notebook and like sending them to the client and saying, hey, any of these strike your fancy, or any other ones any other particular styles that you like, within reason. I can't do everything, and some things I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. That'll be $200 because it's going to take me 8 hours. But yeah, so that's something I got to do on this compass, rose, and border, and I got to finish naming some locations. Other than that, it's coming along. I think there might be like a key, like a legend on this one too, or something. But and I don't know if he has a title for the land yet. This one right here, I'm not sure if we're doing a compass rose on that. I'll have to talk to my client on that one, who's also a patron. So anyway, good stuff going on, but we can draw some location icons for sure, and we can start filling in some terrain, I think, on this one, because we gotta spice it up. So that should be fun. I think that's still a fun point. It's not terribly boorish. These are messing with me right here. I don't like this. What is going on there? Well, anyway. Let's get some eraser action in here. This is what's bugging me about this is it feels like it's a little too uniform and thick. You can see these ones look a little more carved because I actually went in and I carved them. Okay, what's going on with my eraser here? Ah, there we go. Okay. So it's pretty good. It just needs a little something. I think I need to merge down. There we go. So that was what I had thickened the coastline a little bit, like darkened it in a bit with by duplicating it. So that's a trick. You know, like those lines are a little too faint. Duplicate the layer and it'll like darken them. Kind of nice. So, and that's definitely too thick there. Just weird little things I notice, and I'm like, that doesn't look quite right. Give it more of that hand-drawn look rather than like a even Photoshop brush, which I kind of messed up on in general on the last couple of maps, actually. And had to go back and do some work. This right here is looking pretty good. I like the foundation I've set. All right, so let's get in here and we'll make... Okay, so I have one settlement there, you can see. So... Ooh, nice, the Wonder Boy 420. Game night. Be-do-do-do. Undo that. All right, so can I do this in Photoshop? I like that okay, but it's not great. I think what I need to do, File, New. Here's a little trick. Go in, we'll make a 300 by 300 pixels. 300 by 300. And here we go. And we're going to make a new brush for my settlements. And whoops. The double tower. The good old double tower. Don't want it to be perfect because it's supposed to be hand-drawn. But I am going to duplicate this. That's why I'm making a brush, so that I can simply copy it in several different locations. Something like that's looking pretty good. Okay, that one looks a little too... Yeah, I think both of them I could chop the top off and that would look better. Okay, and then fill them in. And usually I kind of go like this, and then we can just, I could bucket fill it, I guess, but I'll just go like this. We'll just hand color that old thing there. Coloring, got my coloring book. All right, cool. So I'll give a reminder. I do this every week. I finally got things sorted on the Discord server to where now patrons will be like, their names will show up a different color and stuff, which I thought I had from the beginning. I'm like, why are no patrons joining? No, they were. You guys were joining. It just wasn't working. I had something set up wrong. I don't even know what it was. Honestly, I turned everything off and turned everything on again. Oh, that's not true. I had some idea. Yep. I know what I did wrong. And then I did everything right, and then it still didn't work. So then I did everything right again, and then it worked. Okay, so this is going to be my traditional sort of city right here. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do something a little bit radical. Move it closer. Yep, I like that better. And then we'll make the opening there a little wider. We'll just merge this down here. Merge down. Oh, and you know what? I should have made a new layer. Okay. Merge down. Now we will take all of this. X. New layer. V. Background. It's been a while since I've done one of these brushes, but so I'm a little rusty. Okay. Now. Okay, now I gotta polish that up. It will be just fine. Gonna be just fine, guys. All right. Gotta thin out that brush a little bit. Okay. Getting there. Something that I thought was going to be super quick. Not so quick after all. I kind of like to make a little bit of this. Just like that style. And let's just carve it way back here, and then we'll go in and we'll do this sort of thing. Make it straight. Diggable. In other words, I like it. Now, do I want to make some winders? Sure. Okay, cool. Now we make that a brush. File. No, is it edit? Okay, let's figure this out here. Edit. Well, let's fill in some of that actually. A little bit of darkening needed. Okay, good enough. Whew. Oh, what do you watch for? Wonder Boy. I love Blackmagic Craft, but I also watch Runehammer and some others. I usually, if there's a specific thing I need, I Google it. Like the other day it was stalagmites, and I found a good DM Scotty video. If you don't know DM Scotty, so there's the main crafting channels that I know of are Blackmagic Craft, DM Scotty, which is that his channel name? The DM's Craft. That's his name. That's his channel name. The DMG Info. DMG is great. Those are the main ones that those are my go-tos, those three. Wylock has some good ones. Wylock with a CH. But Blackmagic Craft is my favorite one that I just watch like religiously. I watch almost all his videos. I just like them. They're well produced. That helps, He's just like, he's got good music and those little like things that I as a YouTuber appreciate and work toward myself. He's got that stuff. So I watch his even if I'm not crafting. But the other ones, I'm like, if I need some crafting tips, I'll go to the other ones too. How about you guys? I need to find this thing. Define brush preset. There we go. Okay. City. Haha. I love it. Pew, pew. Looks much better than that other pretty city. All right. Settlements. Whoa! Sorry, I'm being too loud here. Dropped something. Namely, my pen. Okay, it's too small. So let's undo. Yeah, make it a little bigger. Cool. That's good. Yep. And, maybe my clients will want them bigger, but that's what we'll do for now. Now I need to go and look at the actual email from my client that has the information. So this is some of the mundane stuff that you guys got to tolerate when you're hanging with me, which I'm glad you are. Oh yeah, let me show you that Discord thing real quick. So it's nothing special, but it's something that I've been trying to figure out. Just, more of the neat little tricks. Yeah. So we go to the lobby here. Oh, we're in the lobby. So it looks like Zach is on right now. He's a patron, the crazy gamer. And I think that's Zach. And others will show up here. So yeah, earlier today there was like 3 patrons on. So I don't know how many patrons there are. I wonder if we can see that. Yeah, anyway. But there's a bunch of patrons on here, and it's kind of cool that when you're talking on the Discord, like, scroll up here. Like Michael here, Quothian Keeper, now showing up. It just, a little flair there. I'm open to your input on if there's other cool little things on Discord that you see. But yeah, lots of cool conversations going on here. There's also a patron exclusive, like, little locked room here. Private chat room. Hey, patrons. A place for just us. Let me say, another place just for us. Cool. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on the Patreon. A lot of great conversations. Hey, there's Dante Angel. All right. So, kind of a cool little thing. I thought about dividing it further and, like, making it like all the tiers of patrons, but you know what? You guys are all awesome, and I think I do enough of that. And on the Discord for now, we'll just have patrons. If we start getting a lot of patrons joining, maybe I'll look at, dividing it into tiers or something. I'm not sure. All right. Here we go. That email. That's where I was. Thank you for your patience with me. Getting the right email account. sellswordmaps@gmail.com. And head over to my Google Drive, and hopefully I have a good reference map in there with these locations. That is always the ideal situation. Avalon, I've got a folder for it. Avalon's map. Whole map. Okay. Excuse me. So here we go. So it looks like there's a city there. Looks like there's a town over on the other side of the island. Yeah. So I'll keep this up, keep this handy. But yeah, my client did a nice job on this map, and but wanted me to do it up all the more. So I see a couple locations that will be this icon. So definitely one right here. Oh man, my eraser thing is not working. Oh, I see what's going on. I think, what layer do I have those on? I have them on the mountains layer. I think probably because I didn't want them to get covered up by the mountains. So, I lost the chat. Ah, there we go. So to get that Discord thing, you just have to go into your Patreon account and set up your link your Discord account to the Patreon. Or yeah, in Patreon settings, link your Discord account. How I should say it. All right, so that's looking pretty good right there. I like it. Some other places where I can see probably this thing. I'm going to say probably right here. Oh, and I did it on the wrong layer. Okay, settlements. Yep, I think that's going to be good right there. I'll put it right here. And that one will be a little smaller. That'll be a single tower. Okay, definitely one over here. Cool. I don't think that's quite right. I think it should be a little bit further over. It's not right on the river, actually. Oops. Right there. All right. That's a little better. Gonna have a bigger city right here. Yeah. Okay, I see another one. Up here. Now, I'm not totally convinced this is the most recent version, so I'm going to check a couple others here. There's a bunch of documents in this. Okay. So, all right. See if I can find some of the close-up images. I think we are doing all these. Oh, this is cool. My client actually added the some notations. I didn't know you could do this. It's pretty awesome. The burning tundra. Okay, so this is definitely going to be right here. Mountains. Right. Yar. I dig it. And let's see if there's any more. I think that might be all like the normal size cities there. So I'm gonna have to do one kind of large city, and I'm not gonna bother making a brush because it's just one. And I can always copy it if I need to. But this one's gonna be larger. So let's zoom in here and work on a big old city icon. Wrong thing. Here we go. Do I ever struggle with the scale of locations to the scale of landscape like the mountains? Yeah, you know, I don't tend to worry about it too much. Like, things are symbolic, you know? On my maps, it's a very just kind of iconic style. So if you know, I'm probably not going to do a city that's bigger than a mountain. So, you know, I try to make them smaller than my mountains, but they're symbols. You know, certainly I think it depends on the style of the particular map I'm working on, but yeah. Yep. Things actual cities are smaller than shown, sort of thing. All right. So, we could use that one as a basis for one. But no, let's start from scratch. Sometimes I'll do that where I'll like do this and then I'll add some like exterior walls sticking out and like maybe a central tower or something. But we're just going to go in here and start fresh. So we're going to change our brush back to... Ooh, will it allow it? I just want a hard round pressure size, please. Thank you very much. Extra large. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can figure out the location of that. Oh, I lost it. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Cool. So it's going to be kind of smack dab in the middle here. And... yeah, in fact, maybe a little more over here. Okay, so from there, let's zoom in. We want to keep the size of our other city in mind, but we can always adjust it. Let's just make it nice and big, and then we can shrink it down. That's what we'll do. Make it on the settlements layer. Full color maps. Nope. I have one that I did maybe 3 years ago that I got rid of in my portfolio because I was just like, not happy with that. If you go to sellswordmaps.com, you will see one like smaller scale map. But no, I don't dabble in color much. I would like to. It's just one of those things that's just a matter of time. So that's one of the reasons that I'm going to be slowing down my map commissions. I'm closed for commissions right now. Because A, I want to have more time to focus on YouTube and really focus on putting out a video a week. B, I really would like to... I have a feeling the patron maps will be picking up in terms of like the encounter maps. Once we hit 100 patrons, I'll be doing quarterly encounter maps for patrons. And then there's also the matter of having time to experiment and try new things with maps and, you know, push myself as an artist, which I don't feel like I have time right now because I'm just like way behind. Like these maps are maps that I'm working on now are probably maps that I told people like I would have done last fall. In terms of like my earlier estimates of when I would be working on their maps, just to give you a feeling of how far behind I am. You know, I've been communicative and told them what's up. Slowly pushed back deadlines over and over and over again. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I'm just kind of messing around here and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't. Time to go to the old sellswordmaps.com for reference. I've done so many of these, but it's been a long time since I've gotten creative with my my location markers. So let's look at this one. This one's got a different one for each location. Should give us some ideas. Okay, so really, I mean, I think I'm getting a little too fancy here. These are all really simple, and they're fine. I know that the, where is it? There's Dune. No, that's the one I was just on. There's another one, though. Thought it was a black and white one. No, it's the Wayward. That's the one. It was not black and white. Yeah, this one I got pretty elaborate with some, and I thought it looked good. Okay, I love this Cavalier's Watch one down here. Whoop. Let's copy this and just get it in there for reference. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take like this part right here. And X, Command B, get rid of the rest of that. Blow that up a bit. Okay. Okay, so it's not very good quality, but I like that city there, so let's try it. Just going back to my old work, you know, find some inspiration there. Doing this way bigger than it'll actually be, but bear with me. Okay. like that, and then we go like this. Sure. And then like this. And then I guess we can just go like this. From there. You know what? Let's fill it all in first. Then we can copy it. Make it even easier on ourselves. Myself. All right. There we go. Getting that going. Thank you all for hanging out tonight and being a part of the stream. Always more fun when I'm not lonely. One of the reasons I love the streams. Get some company. YouTube can be a little isolating sometimes, as can drawing maps. Drawing maps even more so. Because really just sitting alone in my basement, and it's pretty much just me and my client, you know. So it's one of the reasons I'm slowing down on maps too, is like what I think about what brings me joy, what brings me the most joy in all these creative things I do. Definitely creating videos and getting the immediate feedback from people and interacting with people in comments is less isolating than sitting around drawing a map. But I need the maps too. It's just nice to have a balance of both. And when I get really busy, YouTube, I would choose it. Fortunately, I can make YouTube videos about drawing maps. Ha-ha! It works out. All right. I didn't copy it like I said I was gonna. I think it works out. All right, now we're gonna just go in here and carve a little door here. Where did it go, guys? Where did it go? Okay, so I see what I did. I did it on this layer, which is fine. We'll just keep it there for now. All right, and then, it's getting all convoluted, guys. All right, now I can take this, and I can cut. No, what is happening? What is happening? No. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm being a dummy. Merge down. Woo! Let's delete that layer. Ooh, here comes the furnace. It's cranking. Delete this layer. This is silliness. Utter silliness. Thank you for bearing with me through my struggles here, everybody. The utter silliness of it all. You might say, like, well, this doesn't seem like a very well fortified city. There's doors on those things too? Yep. Because it looks cool. That's why. All right. Now, fix this a little bit here. I don't like too much how that went. So one thing we can do is just go in there and go like that, and then fill it back in a little bit. But we're gonna be pretty zoomed out, so we're gonna shrink it down a lot. So we want to leave a pretty, if we want to see that at all, that there's a line there, you have to leave it pretty pronounced gap there. And I think I'm also gonna go in here and go like that. Okay, cool. So I'm liking the way that's looking. Now if I Command X that thing, we'll go over to our settlements layer. We're just gonna delete both of these. Oh. Delete. Yes, I do wish to delete them. Then go into our settlements layer and Command Shift V there. And we'll shrink it down a good bit. Okay. I think that's good. And then merge it on down to, actually we'll move it a little bit to get it in better placement. Whew, this is something. Oh, you know what I forgot, guys? Oh, no, we're good, we're good. If my webcam seemed out of focus, that is why. Sorry, guys, trying to find my reference once again. There it is, I found it. And I think the location is pretty good, but I'll move it a little bit. Yeah, that's probably better there. That'll do. All right, I like it. So we've got quite a few locations going here. All right. And I think I'm going to take a break from the settlement stuff to fill in some... No, I can't. I was going to say to fill in some terrain and stuff. I think I really got to plow through with the settlement stuff. So we'll do some villages now. Villages. Haha. New layer. Village. I'm going to save this real quick. We'll just call this settlement brushes. Save as... Hi, Jenna. Jenna, I'm sure you're cool. Settlement brushes. Gotta be cool for letting your husband hang out with me on a Monday night from 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right. So let's get our background back in there. Village it up. Something like that. Then we would go down here with this. Yep, it's got a massive roof. Deal with it. It's got like that just low squat look with the like huge thatched roof. And it likes it that way. And that's the way it likes it. It's kind of got this little like Viking look to it. Just a, I don't know if that's Viking or I don't know what I'm saying half the time. Do you know? I don't think you know. How could you understand the mind of an ape? So this one's going to be super simple because it's going to be tiny. I mean, we couldn't hardly see the details on the cities, Now this is really going to be, hard to make out any detail. So might actually need to make the door a little bit bigger because of that too. But we'll play it by ear. Chimney, I thought about it. Definitely crossed my mind. Let's go back and look at that Sellsword Maps one. Where did they go? Here we go. Yeah, there's some chimneys. There's definitely some chimneys on some of these. I think it's a decent idea. There's chimneys on several of them. I'm not opposed to it. Let's try a chimney. Not doing smoke, though. Nope, that's where I draw the line. No smoke coming out of the chimney. All right, we're going to get rid of this because it'll create too much visual confusion and busyness. We don't want over busy. So we're just going to do something like that. My mother-in-law is calling me. She really wants to know if my son needs the warranty on the Fitbit. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm streaming right now. I got priorities. She's freaking out. She's like, why is he not answering? What's that, Wonderboy 420? You're actually my mother-in-law in disguise. Oh no! Okay. And then we'll do... Actually, you know what? That's a little... I think what I'm going to do is make the little window thing here. Like this. I should have done one of these. And then we'll scoot our door over. Delete. And then we'll just go ahead and fill all this in. Scooch the door. Keep out the devil. Alright, that's looking pretty good right there. Quarry, salt mine, or archipelago. Not really, no. I've definitely gotten some weird things like that, and I'm like, listen, I'm just going to draw mine. Okay? I've got one mine location marker. That's how I do. If you find something else that you'd like me to do, send me a picture, but I have my limits. So yeah, I definitely have to tell some people, like, I don't think you want me to try that. I don't think that's going to end well. Okay. Let's do a little bit of like land there. Okay, now if we go into our map and try it, we'll see how it actually looks. But I'm thinking right now, making that a little taller would be wise. Yeah, okay. So we'll go with that for now and see how it looks. So, file. No, edit. Define. Let's get rid of this. I don't know if that matters. Define brush preset. This will be town. Okay. And away we go. Onto the wrong map. There's going to be a lot of towns, so let's do this. There's going to be one in this forest. Got to shrink it way down. There we go. So let's just put one in the forest for now, and I'll go back and erase some trees later. So this would be right about here, we'll say. Right about, we'll try to just cover up one tree. That's what we'll do. Right there. I think that's good. Yep. Okay, I'm going to do it right now. I cannot tolerate it. Forest. Trees. Here we go. Okay, trees. Alright, so there's that. And then we will have another one out here. And then we've got that. Whoops. Edit. Redo brush tool. There we go. There will be a town up here. Yep. One right here. Oh shoot, I was doing them on the wrong layer. So this, I think I was on trees when I did that one. Not surprisingly. Okay. And what layer, pray tell, was this one on? Why, layer 2, of course. Let's merge down. Cool. All right, and then we had one up here. Check. One out here. Check. One up here. Check. One over here. Let's put it right there. We're going to put it right here, actually. Take a little artistic license there on some of this stuff. Cartistic license, maybe? No, that doesn't work. Okay. Cool. Oh, here's a bunch. Sweet. Okay, so there's going to be another one. Oh, what's going on here? There will be another one up. Oh, where would it be? We'll say right here. And then another one right here. And across the river from it as well. There. It's not quite across the river. This one is actually a little too low. Yep. I've actually got two here. So that's why it seemed a little too low, because there's one right here and there's one right there. Okay, those are in there. And I think that's all in this part of the map. Let's go to a different part of the map. Whew. Getting these towns done. No, nothing on that part. Okay. Another one in the forest over here. The forest. Now, Nate, don't forget to move from the tree layer when you're done erasing this tree, okay? Thank you. Thank God he didn't forget. What's this? This is cool. Let's just... Sorry. This is what my ADD does sometimes. Check it out. Man. That's a really good way to generate a coastline. Am I right? Especially that inner part. I'll have to remember that one. Rock. This heater is bugging me. Furnace is so loud. It's cranking. You know, because it's winter in Michigan. Also known as spring everywhere else. Okay. Going for about 5 more minutes here, guys. Then I should probably do some other things, but let me know if you have any more questions. Really appreciate everyone hanging out here and chatting a bit and joining me for some mapping, Monday night mapping mayhem. Okay, we're on settlement, so we just need to get our brush back. That's all. That's all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Okay. Phew. I got it. Cold summer in Texas. Weather is crazy. It is a crazy, crazy thing. Alright, so there's going to be... I think I will put this town actually like right here. And... yeah, snow on the car. Oof. Yeah, John, or Wade, thanks for calling it the mappening, because that's our little secret, guys. People wonder where the mappening is. It's now only my patrons who get it. Sorry, I don't call it the mappening, but it is. You know, it's definitely more casual, right? The mappening was a little more. I don't know. It just felt more pressure to perform. Whereas here it's like, I'm sorry, you guys get the raw, unfiltered, uncut, like me checking my email to try to figure out what the heck I'm doing. The real deal. Unfiltered, Nate. All right, there's got to be some more towns somewhere. The Ebony Archipelagos. So yeah, like this right here is, I guess, kind of an archipelago, but you know, it's not a complete archipelago world. Archipelago. I think I got all the towns, guys. Oh no, there's some of the southern regions. So one right there. We'll do it a little further north. We'll do it right there. And then there will definitely be one right here. And definitely one right here. And I think that's it over here. Yeah. Yep. Okay, let's zoom out on this thing. Getting a lot of locations here. So, yeah, it is... it'll look better. Right now it looks like polka dotted. It'll look better once I start filling in the terrain with, you know, lines, dirt, grass, other sort of effects to fill it in more, give it more of a balanced look. Excuse me, because right now it's looking pretty just pockmarked, polka dotted. Which is cool. Which is cool and all. But, yeah. That's what we're going to call it tonight, guys. Thanks again for hanging out. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. It's greatly appreciated. It is the lifeblood of WASD20. Helps me weather the ups and downs of the old YouTube AdSense revenue, which is up and down. So, yeah, I really, really appreciate it. And come on over to the Discord if you're not there. You know, the Facebook group is a great place to hang out too, and just the Patreon page. But Discord. So what's coming up next in terms of stuff? I finally got my review done of Forbidden Lands. That felt good. I've been talking about that for months. And it's doing surprisingly well. Like, I usually don't expect a review of a little indie book to do that well. But people seem to like that review. And, yeah. Oh, did I just have an under... Don't jinx it! Don't jinx it, Wonder Boy! Yes, that never happens. My stream health is good. So what else is coming up then? The mapping series will continue with this pretty little thing right here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to continuing that, but I'm just going to be doing one a month. So the next one will probably be May, like the first week of May, I hope. Got to talk to my sponsor because they agreed to sponsor 4 videos, one a month. So, yeah, pretty happy with how this series is coming along, though. It seems to be well received. Other stuff, the next one on that will be on like rivers and lakes, waterways, and stuff. And then after that, we'll do forests. And after that, probably like settlements or, yeah, settlements probably. So that should be good. And then other than that, I've got the review of the Valhalla screen I've got to do yet, the DM screen. And might have another sponsored video in the works. Someone's sending me something. They said they wanted to sponsor, but it's been off and on. So that's the way it goes with a lot of this, the contact I make with companies. Yes, we want to do this. We'll send it next week. And then it's like a month later, like, okay, yeah, so never mind. Not a big deal. No sweat off my back. And got a lot of mapping work to do. Stuff like this I really got to finish up and deliver. I got to deliver. Trying to think. I should probably do D&D Rules School Part 3 someday. Should probably do that someday. And the quarterly encounter map. I got to get a survey out there for you all to start voting on. What do you want to see for the quarterly encounter map due Q2 2019? So expect that coming soon. And this time I want to do a dungeon map. So I will limit the options to, like, you know, what sort of dungeon should this be? Some kind of underground enclosed area sort of thing, right? Doesn't have to be like a dungeon, like an underground prison, but yeah. So it goes. I like you guys. I'll talk to you later.